We all know this identity, but why is it equal to 1? Let's try and figure out why. So we know the graph of sine theta and the graph of cos theta. So we'll do some sketches of those. Sine theta and cos theta. We have the special points, 90 degrees, 180, 270, and 360, and 0. And we should all know the points of our trig functions. So sine starts here, goes up, crosses at 180, down at 270, and back up at 360. Cos starts at 1, has an x-intercept at 90, a trough at 180, another intersection at 270, and a crest at 360. So we could connect these. When we have our maximum points, here we would say, for example, at our maximum, sine theta equals 1. Or when cos is at the maximum, cos theta equals 1. And we remember, if we square 1, it's still equal to 1. That doesn't change it. So when we square these, they'll still equal 1. So we're going to look at when we add these, what happens. So if we add the corresponding points here, 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 and here, notice when we add these, we're adding the y value. When we add the y values, what does that equal at each point? Well, at our first point, what's the y value of sine squared theta? Sine is at 0 plus cos squared theta. What's cos at? Here. Cos is at a crest, so it's just 1. And 1 squared is 1. So that equals 1. We could choose another point, any point. We'll look at 90 degrees. What does sine squared theta equal at 90? It equals 1. At the crest, the maximum is 1, and 1 squared is 1. And we're going to look at what cos squared equals. Cos is 0. 0 squared is 0, equals 1. We'll show one more, because this one has a negative. At 180 degrees, sine squared is 0. And we're going to look at cos carefully. The cos at 180 is negative 1. I haven't been showing the work, but what we've been doing is squaring each one, which has just been 1 each time. But here, we can see where that matters to square it. So the reason we square it is because negative will become positive, and this will equal positive 1. So the squares in the identity are so that the answer is always positive 1. Because you could see, if we didn't square the negative, this would be equal to negative 1.